Hello there and welcome. My name is Jimmy Wikman, and in this video we're gonna talk about Confluence again. So it's Avinoam and his team. They have now pushed out not one but two actually new changes to Confluence. So one is the new Content Manager, where you can bulk archive things from the sidebar again. The other one is the search and filter function for Confluence automations. So let's jump into the article and see what they say. So here we are now in the Atlassian community in the article written by Avinoam, and this one is titled Admin Love, and I don't think there's a better title for it. The Confluence teams have been pushing out a lot of love lately, and in this one we are talking about the Content Manager that he has come back now in the left navigation, and the new automation template search and filters. So let's start with the Content Manager. So if you belong to the people that missed when this one vanished from your sidebar, now it is back, and it's also back here in the left part of your navigation, so in the left column here. And if you click then on the Content Manager, what you will find then is you can bulk archive and bulk delete things again. So this one is very good. So if you're wondering what is this, then you know that this is the return now of the Content Manager. The next thing that comes in is then the automation template search and filters. You might remember we talked about this in a previous video, and Avinoam then promised that they would add these things to make it easier now then to find and navigate the extensive library of standard Confluence automations. So what they have done now then is that they have added now the possibility to filter things, and they also have added then the search for it. So if we look at this image here, for example, then you can see that they have now the big search bar here that will allow you to search for it, and then they have added different categories. So you remember perhaps from the previous article that we talked about what kind of categories they had then. And I believe we had 3 or 4, and in this one we actually have even 5 now. So they have even extended it with even more goodies. So when will this then be available then? Well, it's already live for all Confluence Premium Enterprise customers. So that is good. So if you go in now into your Confluence, then you can find it already. So let's do that. Let's jump into Confluence and see what it looks like. So here we are now in my demo setup, and as you can see now, this is where we have the Content Manager now on the sidebar. And in the automation page, if you go to Space Setting and Automations here, then you will now find that you can now filter out the rules. You can also select what kind of rules you want to filter on. So if it is just for your space, if it is for all the rules connected to this space, or global rules. And then you will have the labels here. So if we browse the library, then maybe it's a little bit easier to actually see this one. And you can see now we have quite a big list of things. And you also have, if you have the AI turned on, you can see this one here. You can actually find it based on this one. So this is super nice, and here you can see all the, I only have 4 here, so they have probably created one more in the article there. And this is where you can search for it. So if I search for email, for example, then it will filter out to show only the rules that have been created for email. This is really, really nice. And while we're already here, then let's check out the Content Manager and see what we actually have when we go in there. So from this one now we can actually bulk, we can delete it, and we can archive it directly from this one. So this is super nice, and this one is a welcome addition. So again, Avinoam and the entire Confluence team, we love you for pumping out all this amazing functionality for us, and to then make it even better over time. So big thank you for me at least, and I'm guessing also for many others in the Atlassian community, and that are loving all these things that you pump out for it. But that was all we had for this video. And if you like these kind of short videos with updates on new functionality, then please subscribe to the channel. But for now, I'm guessing the only thing that remains for me to say is that I hope that you will have an awesome day and a great week.